I can't make any promises.
It's for a very important reason.
My life crazier than hell, Bob. Come on.
Welcome, everybody, to the Bob and Katie Show.
I'm Katie.
And I'm Bob. What happened?
I was trying to be quiet, and your chair kept squeaking.
Well, I can cut the squeaky chair out. I can't cut your fumbling through your own name thing.
It was just one of those times, like you're not supposed to laugh, so your brain is like, laugh.
Laugh, laugh, laugh.
Laugh, 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 and your chair squeaking just sent me over the edge.
My turd squeaking?
Your chair squeaking.
I was like, are we doing the poop stories already?
If you have squeaking turds, that's on you. I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, sometimes the turd will squeak. I mean, like, I don't know.
What?
Sorry. Did we just find the episode title?
I have a poop story.
Do you have of course you have a poop story.
Man, there's always a poop story.
People are gonna be like,
is that what we're going to be known for, is poop story? People know us for our poop stories, and I'm like...
The Bob and Katie Poop Show.
That's the name we've made for ourselves, I guess. I don't know, but I have a poop story. We always have a poop story.
Okay, so what's your poop story?
So this actually just happened earlier today.
Did you have a squeaky turd?
No. I was changing Riley's diaper. He had like a massive poopy diaper.
Okay.
Like it was a lot. And it was like mushy, Mm-hmm. Ended up getting it on my thumb, on my pants.
How'd you get on your pants?
I think because it was on my thumb, and I think I don't know, it smeared somehow. I'm really not sure how it happened. But anyway, I've got Riley on the floor in their bedroom. Reagan is sitting nearby. I open up his diaper, and Reagan, she starts laughing, and she's saying, cock. Which, most people would hear, oh, I opened up Riley's diaper, and Reagan says cock, she's referring to penis. But when Reagan says cock, what she really means is cake.
Yeah.
So...
I don't know what's happening right now.
I think that she thought Riley's diaper was full of cake.
She thought he had...
She was laughing, and she kept saying cock, but that, which means cake. When... I was like, Reagan, this is not cake.
I feel like it's my fault that she mispronounces cupcake. She's putting the two words together.
She used to be able to say cake.
Yeah.
And then about the time of their birthday, for their birthday party, we had cupcakes.
Yeah.
And I think the word cupcake really kind of messed her up. And ever since then, she has referred to cake as cock.
That's awesome.
We were at my grandma's house over the weekend for my grandma's birthday. And of course there was cake. And
oh no.
I had told my mom about Reagan, in here screaming because she wanted cake. And I want cock. And so everybody in my family got to see it firsthand. Reagan, calling cake cock. And my mom was in on it. She was feeding him cake, and I don't know. I was like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm giving him cock. Oh, God. But yeah, I opened up his diaper, and it's like full of poop, mushy poop. And she's like laughing. She's like, cock. I was like, no, there's not cake in here.
Well, like I said, I feel like it's my fault. Tim, our friend Tim, his kid.
Yeah, he says cock for cup, right?
Right, yeah. He tries to say cup and throws the K on there, and I was making fun of him one day. Not the kid, I was just joking around about it. And, that's what happens. Like, you joke around about something like that.
Like it's karma?
Yeah, and then, now my kid does it.
We're gonna be in, the grocery store, and she's gonna see cake. I want cock!
I really think that you said cock way too many times in this episode.
I'm uncomfortable with how many times I've said it.
I'm uncomfortable. Alright. I want to talk about Megan and Craig.
Okay.
Megan and Craig pissed me off today.
Okay. I was like, I don't know who you're talking about.
I think I brought this up.
I was like, am I supposed to know who
No,
this is?
you don't know these people.
I was like, okay, yeah, let's talk about them, because I have no idea.
I really don't know these people.
Okay.
And it happened on Facebook. I don't know why.
Oh, they're in internet land.
Yeah, I don't know why I let social media upset me so very much, but it does. And I think what I hate about it the most...
You want to talk about it?
Is I do want to talk about
Tell
it. That's why we have microphones up, because I want to talk about it.
What happened? Do you need me to go cut them?
No, I don't know where they live. I want to know where they live.
I could probably find out.
We probably could. I'm an investigator by trade, and I'm pretty good at it.
I'm just nosy.
Yeah. Well.
And I know how to use the internet.
It's like Megan and Craig will be sitting in their house. It's Katie! I know you in there, Megan and Craig. Just outside their house screaming, like in the middle of the night, and they're like, who the hell is Katie? You call in the law.
There's crazy girl named Katie is outside my house.
She keeps screaming about a podcast. I don't know what's happening right now.
She says she's gonna cut me.
No, I'm in a podcast community on Facebook, like a group, and we talked about this before. There's a new piece of equipment I want to get for our show. Mm-hmm. And it's called a Zoom H6. And the reason I want this
if anyone has one lying around you want to get rid of, like for free, just let us know, okay?
Just hit me up on Facebook. I'll tell you where to send it. But, it's a very expensive piece of equipment. Not really. Compared to being broke, it's really expensive. But I want to get it. So I thought, hey, I'm gonna start pushing my audio editing stuff out to the world more than what I focus on now. Basically, I'm just trying to freelance and make some money to buy this piece of equipment. So I reached out to the podcast community, not to try to sell myself, but to go, hey, I offer
this service that's available.
No, I wasn't even doing that.
No?
I was basically going, I'm going to offer this service, and what I'm looking for is for people to go, hey, that's feedback? A good price. Because I don't really know.
So you were just wanting feedback.
Yeah, I don't really know what to charge. And I felt like, my rate was good. And I started the post off by going, I am not trying to sell anything.
Gotcha.
I want feedback on what you guys think about the price and how I'm trying to do this.
Yeah.
Well, I posted it. And the first 2 people that commented said, hey, I want to do this. How can I reach you? I'm like, that's not really sure. Yeah, that's fine. I want to make money. That's why I'm doing this, but that's not what this post is about. And I responded that way. I was like, hey, that's really cool. But in this group, I'm actually just trying to get feedback so that I can push this.
Yeah, but still,
venture.
I mean, if they see that you're doing it and they're like, hey, I want this service.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to turn away money.
Yeah,
that's not happening.
It's a free country.
Yeah. But I said, hey, just message me outside of this. This is not what this is for.
Yeah.
Well, my post got deleted.
They thought you were like trying to drum up business.
Yeah. For self-promotion purposes.
Oh,
and I got mad. If I was trying to drum up business and they deleted it, I'd be like, I got caught. I'm a grown man. I will admit when I've done something wrong.
Yeah.
I will. That's not what I was doing. I wasn't doing that. I was trying to get feedback on what people would be willing to pay to have this service done. And I was kind of willing to do it cheap I'm not trying to do it as a job, just a little bit so I can get this piece of equipment. So I put up a post that said, Dear admins, I would really enjoy it if someone would respond and tell me why my post got deleted. Do you remember Jason from the Skeptic Smash Talk podcast? We talked about an episode or two. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about.
I've never physically met him, but I know who you're referring to, yes.
Well, he saw the post when I originally posted it, and he knew, he commented on it. And then I also had somebody else go, yeah, that price is really fair. Well, when I posted that, he jumped right on it and started talking about how it shouldn't have been deleted. He had my back.
I got your back, man.
Yeah,
I got
he
your
did.
back.
So you guys go check out his podcast, 'cause he's got our back. I want to have his. So I was like, you know what? I'm upset. And I went to the members, and there's a link that shows you the admins. There's only 2 of them. 2 admins, Megan and Craig.
Oh, so that's him.
Craig, Megan. So I tagged them. I want an answer. Why did you delete this?
Did they answer you?
Well, she did. And she said, most likely it was for self-promotion. We don't allow that here. And I was like, no, it wasn't self-promotion. I was legitimately asking a question because I want to do something to help build my podcast. That's what that communication is for. So Megan said it wasn't her. Well, guess what? You can't play the Who Farted game with only 2 players. If it weren't Megan.
All right, Craig.
It was Craig. And Craig, if it wasn't you, Megan lying. And y'all got the same last name, so y'all need to work some stuff out.
See, I'm assuming they're like a married couple, maybe?
Well, I don't know too much about them, but that's what I would think. That's what I would think.
Oh, gosh.
Well, I said some angry things. Not angry things. I wasn't mean about it.
In the podcast group? You said angry things?
In my post, I even let them know. I was like, hey, by the way, I just, I want to thank you for giving me something to talk about on my next episode. And I said, I wouldn't use your last name. I'm classy that way. So I'm not going to use their last name. Megan to Craig, Megan. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Anybody that's in this group? Because we have people in that group that listen to the show. They know who I'm talking about.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I get a message from Jason, probably like an hour later.
Skeptic Smash Talk Jason,
Yep.
right? Okay.
And he goes, hey, so you know that post? They deleted it. They deleted the second one. There was nothing breaking the rules in the second one.
Now they have a personal vendetta out for you.
Yeah. So I put up a third post and was
my gosh, you are so bad. You just can't let things go. What did you say?
Nothing. I was just like, hey, so my second post got deleted. That's pretty childish. And that's all I said. And then somebody responded and was like, hey, what was the first post? And I told him what was going on. And then that person goes, man, that's a really great idea. Direct message me. I'd love to have you work for me. So you know what, Craig and Megan? I wasn't trying to drum up business, but because of you guys deleting things and causing drama, I got it.
Well, that's so stupid, because I'm sure there's people listening to this that's in various Facebook groups, but I'm personally in tons of like photography groups, Photoshop and Lightroom, editing groups, just all kinds of stuff like that, dealing with photography. And people are all the time posting in these groups, relevant stuff for feedback, including like, hey, this is my website. What do you think? Here's my price packages.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah.
And it's not that they're trying to get your business. It's legitimately, hey, as someone that's in the same business, I want to know what you think. Because who better to get an opinion from, right? So I can't believe they would delete your post when you were just legitimately asking for feedback, not trying to get business. Just, hey, what do you think of my service and my prices?
Because ultimately you guys are the ones that I'm going to reach out to.
Who better to get an opinion from than people who
it's ridiculous,
are involved in the same thing? This doesn't make any sense to me.
There's one more thing.
Maybe they're just delete happy people. I don't know.
Jason said he thought it was my beard. Because
you think that's it?
The Craig guy, he's got like that porn mustache thing going on.
Oh, you think it's like
he's real thick, like Ron Burgundy. He can't grow that bottom stuff, I guess.
Yeah, he's jealous.
Craig, they have surgeries for that, man. Reach out to me. I'll tell you what I do. We'll help you out, Craig. Maybe you need a little bit of beard in your life. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe Megan will be a little happier.
My gosh. You need to stop.
No, I'm pissed off. There was absolutely no reason to mess with me. None.
Like, you have wronged the wrong person today.
Now, there was this other post. Okay? Let me read this to you. This is from a guy named Mitch. Mitch says, hey guys, what do you currently do to master your audio before publishing a new episode? Omni Studio has just released a cool new feature that masters your audio with the click of one checkbox. Thought some of you might be interested. Here's a blog you can go read. Then it gives the link. Then right below it, he says, full disclosure, I currently work for Omni and used to be a full-time audio producer. Can't wait to hear your thoughts. Now, if that's not self-promotion, I don't know what the hell is. Did that post get deleted? Nope. How is that okay? Like, what is the deal with these admins and these groups? Like, I'm just going to go start banning people and deleting posts. Like, it's ridiculous.
He's probably just intimidated by you.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I'm sure. Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what? Craig and Megan, I forgive you, but you really got to work on that beard, brother. The porn stash is just, it's awkward. All right, I'm done.
Rant over.
I can pick on you for a minute.
Go right ahead.
I want to try to change our releases a little bit on the episodes. Right now.
I was like, you gonna try to change what? What about me are you gonna try to change?
Nothing.
This is
You're
not
perfect.
the time or the place.
I don't want anything to change. You're perfect.
That's right.
Please don't stab me in my sleep. Because I believe you can do it. We are really inconsistent with when our episodes come out.
Shh.
They know this. They know it. They all know it. Everybody knows it. Everybody. Remember that one time we was like, we're going to put an episode out every Wednesday. Remember that?
We did for a little while.
Once. We did it once, Katie. We did it one time.
I can't help it.
We have been doing this for 2 years now.
I do so many things every day.
And we hardly put an episode out every week.
I'm busy cleaning poop out of the bathtub.
I don't think you told that story. But for we'll save that one for another podcast.
A poop story for another day, I guess.
I do want to try to put them out on Fridays, at least for the next couple months.
No, I can't make any promises.
It's for a very important reason.
My life crazier than hell, Bob. Come on.
Stop pooping everywhere. I don't got time for podcasts. There's crap on the walls.
I will do my very best.
Well, there's a very important thing in our life right now, and we can't afford to be wasting precious weekend time on the podcast.
Oh, it's football?
Football's going on.
Football!
So, how them Steelers do?
I don't want to talk about it. I do not want to talk about it. After last week, I don't want to talk about it. I'm not even going to open that door because I will be the first to admit that was like the worst game I have ever seen in my life.
I have never.
Like, it's one thing, anybody, I don't care what sport you're into, anybody who watches sports of any kind, you don't want to see your team lose or your guy lose.
Yeah.
The person or team you pull for, you don't want to see them lose. But it hurts your heart so bad when they lose, like, not just lose like a little bit, but they lose like so bad. Like, so bad. Like, I was wearing my Steelers t-shirt and we had to go out of the house. And
you changed.
Out in public. And I did not change. But I was like, let somebody say something to me. Let somebody say something to me about my team, okay?
Now, this is the amazing thing. I've been watching football for a very, very long time. Very long time. I have never, in my years, saw this happen.
What?
The Steelers, who were they playing?
Last week we played the Eagles.
The Steelers and the Eagles were playing on national TV. And before the game was over, the TV station said, we're just going to flip to another game.
I've seen that happen before. Only like once before. They were losing so bad. The network was like, this is
stupid.
This game is so far gone. We all know how it's going to end. We might as well switch it to another game that's a little more exciting. Mm-hmm. They were losing that bad.
That bad. Now, I can't pick on you too much. I pull for the Cowboys.
Oh, and everybody loves to hate the Cowboys.
There's two.
Oh, people love to hate the Cowboys.
you either hate them or you love them. That's what it is. There's 31 other teams out there, and if you like any one of those teams, you hate the Cowboys.
That's how it is.
That's
like,
weird,
I'm like,
right?
okay, I like the Steelers. That's my team.
Yeah.
But I'm not like, oh, I'm gonna hate every other team. No, because there's some teams that I'm like, okay, I kind of like them. But with the Cowboys, it's like, if you're not a hardcore, die-hard Cowboy fan,
yeah,
you're like, I freaking hate the Cowboys.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah,
I have Dallas Cowboy shirts, and when I wear it in public, like,
oh my God, somebody always says something to you. Always.
Like, when they lose, I can't wear the shirt for like the next week because my temper is so bad that when somebody says something, I'm going to go to jail. This son of a gun right here in Walmart is going to be the reason that I'm going to lose my family.
We were out somewhere and you were wearing your Cowboy shirt, and this was like, it might have been last season or it might have been a couple years ago. I want to say it was last year. And somebody made a negative comment about the Cowboys, like, in passing. You obviously didn't know the person.
Yeah.
And I think you just turned around and said, F you.
I don't know what you're talking about. That does not sound like me at all.
No, not you.
I'm just saying, like, why would you say something? Why? What's the purpose? And, like, I think
I've never been in public and seen a stranger with, like, say if somebody's got, like, on a Ravens shirt.
Because people that like Steelers hate the Ravens.
I don't really care for the Ravens very much, but I've never been out in public and seen somebody with a Ravens shirt and felt the need to go, like, trash talk them. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just not in my blood that way. I don't know. I don't know why somebody would do that. Now, I've been out in public and seen somebody with Steelers stuff on, and I'm like, that's a nice shirt right there. Yeah, right?
What's going on, brother?
But I've never felt the need to go up to a stranger and be like, your team sucks!
I've said this before. The internet makes people more brave than they really are.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're like, I can say whatever I want. I can say whatever I want. They just type it into their computer, and
people would be saying stuff all day long on the internet that they wouldn't say to people's faces.
Well, let me tell you
all day long.
Let me tell you what, people. You all know by now I have anger problems, and if you do something like that to me in person, there are consequences.
What, talk about the Cowboys?
Anything.
If people talk to you about anything, like just don't talk to Bob. He doesn't talk. Don't talk to him. He's not a conversationalist at all.
Like, hi, sir. Get out of my way. Read the sign. This door says exit, not enter. I stood
Tell a joke, funny man.
That happened. Did we talk about that on the... I don't think we talked about that.
We didn't.
Okay.
You and your anger issues.
Oh my God. Okay. We did the
Riverfront Family Market.
I always want
which
to
we
say
talked about
Riverwalk.
on our last podcast.
We did talk about
a couple
that.
weeks ago.
I was giving away CDs of one of our episodes.
We
were. Well, in this conversation, it was me because I was the one that talked to this guy. This guy came up and he's like, so what do you do? No, and I told him, I was like, we do a comedy podcast. We try to make people laugh. And he goes, well, tell me a joke. And I was going to be like,
I'm not a stand-up comedian.
I'm not a dancing monkey. What are you talking about? Tell you a joke? That's not how this works. First of all, I smell alcohol on him.
Oh. His wife done been dragging him around that Riverfront Family Market looking at puppies and leggings and home goods.
Did you see the guy? If he had a wife, there's no way she had all her teeth.
No, I didn't. I didn't see the guy.
He is a little rough. But yeah, that's what he says. Look, tell me a joke.
Nice.
Tell me a joke. What's not nice?
Why would you assume his wife didn't have teeth?
Oh. That is not an assumption. That is
nice,
logical
Bob.
thinking.
That's not nice. Not nice.
I want to bring joy to people, and I want to tell jokes, and I want to make people laugh.
Just not him.
He's just not that dude.
It's just not that guy. He's
just
a
not
jerk.
that guy.
I don't care if he laughs ever again.
Like, if you come up to me and you're like, hey, I heard your show, I think you're really funny. I am probably gonna go out of my way to continue to try to be funny. Probably to the point where people are like, oh, just go, shut up. But I mean, like, don't walk up to me and go, tell me a joke, funny man. Like, that's ridiculous.
I don't know. Why people gotta be like that? It's like, I don't expect everybody in the world to just adore us. I mean, that would be great. That would be great. But I get it. Some people, look, that North Carolina funny just ain't your taste. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. But you don't gotta be rude. You don't gotta be a jerk. A song comes on radio you don't like, what do? You just turn it. Like, what people gotta be mean for?
So I grabbed one of the CDs because I knew if he stayed there any longer, like, there was going to be a scene. Like, we were the only podcast out of 150 vendors to be like, they drug this comedian out of here by his shirt and had to throw him in his car to get him out of here. He
Karen
went crazy.
Dawes with Bob, you can't come back.
He beat a man. He beat a man right out by the river and then threw some lady with missing her teeth into the water. But no, I grabbed the CD and I put it in his chest, like, forcibly. I was like,
Did you assault a man?
I didn't know.
I can't take you anywhere.
Like, I gave it to him quickly, and he missed.
It sounds like assault by CD to me.
and it may have hit him in the chest with my hand. And, I don't think I'm not sure if we told this to Don and Kara or not. And they invited us back in December, so they might,
They're gonna listen to this and be like, we can't have him. We can't have them back. Bob's crazy.
But like the look in his eyes, when I was like, actually just listen to this. And like I just hit him in the chest with it. He didn't say anything else. He just turned around and walked away. Kind of like when a dog gets in trouble, they just like lower their head. It's like walk away. That's what happened.
Wait, what would you do if a strange man out at a park shoved a CD in your chest? Here, listen to this.
Well, my point is...
What else are you going to say? At that point,
right.
What is there left to say?
My point is sometimes there's consequences. Not everybody you meet will just shut up and take it. And that might be my downfall one day. Maybe one day I'm gonna snap back and realize that person's actually kind of crazy. But I mean, I'm sure that dude was crazy. But he wasn't my kind of crazy. And he wasn't prepared.
There's not many people that's our kind of crazy.
No, I mean, how many times does somebody...
People only know a fraction of... we hold back. We hold back for this show.
You hold us back from this show because there's stuff that I want to
People don't know just how crazy we are.
Mm-hmm. 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 But if you want to know a little bit more about us and things that,
don't come to our house.
We like to... No, I'm not inviting anybody to our house.
Don't invite people over to our house.
No, seriously, if people do want to know a little bit more and they're just not getting enough from this podcast, was it 58th episode? 57, 58?
That's a lot.
It might not be enough.
It's never enough.
It's never enough. Well, guess what? We're here to tell you.
Nothing can ever quench the fire of wanting more the Bob and Katie show.
That's too much. No, you're right, though. You're right.
What?
It's out there. I just had a guy there telling me he was binge listening to our show. I'm like, that's crazy.
No, that's awesome.
That's crazy. Like, that freaks me out. I mean, it doesn't really, dude. Don't worry, keep listening. But for real, like,
you're gonna scare him away.
I'm not listening anymore. No, but I mean, it's weird, right? It's weird.
Well, it's not weird at all.
I'm excited about it.
I think we're quite delightful.
We are. But, like I said, if you have listened to 58 episodes and you're like, I want more and it's not coming fast enough, we have a great thing for you. You can go to patreon.com/The Bob and Katie Show and become a patron and supporter of The Bob and Katie Show.
You get free episodes. They're all free. But you get
Actually,
bonus.
you don't get free episodes because you have to pay money to be a patron.
Okay, that was a really wrong word. Okay, you get bonus episodes. That's what I meant. You get bonus episodes the general population doesn't have access to unless you become a patron.
Right. You get to hear, some more funny stuff. And as of right now, if you sign up, you will automatically get 3 episodes, and that will keep climbing.
What is it that you were going to make me do when we got to 10 supporters?
I wanted to talk to you about that. That is so weird that you brought that up.
You were going to make a video of me trying to wink,
I was. And I feel like we were wrong in saying that.
And what? Making fun of my wink?
No, saying that we weren't going to do it until 10 supporters.
Oh, you think we should do it now?
I think we should do it now. I mean, think about it. We got 4 people.
I wink just as bad today as I will be in the future, I imagine. Unless I have a horrible eyelid losing accident or something. I don't know. That's not going to happen.
And I'm just running around. Where's your eyelid, Katie? It's under the table.
I can't wink anymore.
It's beside the Legos. No, I think we should go ahead and do it. It's not fair to the people that are supporting not to get it because, these other people aren't on board yet.
You just have to warn me so I can fix my hair.
That's fine. So Katie's going to fix her hair over the next couple of days and we are going to record her trying to wink. Let me tell you what, it'll be the best thing you see all day. It might not trend the internet. It's actually going to be blocked. So you can't see it unless you have access to this site. It's hilarious. I've seen her do it. You guys are going to be missing out if you don't. So patreon.com/The Bob and Katie Show. You get some free episodes, or they're not free. Get bonus episodes. You did this to me. You get bonus episodes. You're going to get the wonderful video of Katie winking. You can have a sticker if you want. We're going to send out some stickers, some vinyl. We're really going to do that this time, for real. We got to send those out. We got to get them cut. We'll do that this weekend while we're watching football or something. But it will help the show grow. It's going to make things good. Wonderful. Great. Grand. Now, we've been doing the featured musician or band of the episode. And this week, it is David Travis. I got this guy's submission, and he sounds like Elvis.
Oh my gosh, he does.
I sent it to you. I sent it to you immediately. It's
really good.
Yeah.
It's really good. I was impressed. But yeah, he really does sound like Elvis.
So hang out after the episode.
It was good. It's a good song.
Yeah, it's really good. Also, if you want to know more about David, if you want to hear read the show notes, because that's something that we're doing now as I'm editing. I'm actually putting notes and times so that you can sort of go, hey, what was that one part? And I've got the times and you can go back and check it out. Be entered for contests to get links to these artists. We're sending out on our mailing list. And if you'd like to be a part of that, just go to thebobandkatieshow.com, hit the contact button and fill out the little thing that says mailing list. You know how it works. Just go do it. What's wrong with you? We'll wait.
Do it. Do it now.
Get to the contact page. Now we got to do something we haven't done in a while. It's time for the Bob O'Clock News.
Welcome to the Bob O'Clock News.
We're going to go old school, Katie.
Old school.
Yep. So Put your investigative cap on.
My thinking cap.
Get ready to bust me with some questions because I'm going to tell you 3 possible things that could have happened and you've got to figure out which one is the real one.
Okay.
So the first thing we're going to talk about is a man in Ohio who was arrested while intoxicated. And you have to tell me what he was doing to get him arrested other than the drinking. Are you ready?
Okay.
A. The man had sex with a van.
With a van?
With a van.
Oh, dear Lord.
B. He ran through a little people function. I'm assuming it meant a meeting with people that are below average.
Like a convention of height-challenged people.
I don't think it was a convention. I think it was a small gathering. Not like a small gathering.
Wait, right.
That's not what I meant.
A group of some sort of...
tiny people.
Height-challenged people. Okay.
Are we not allowed to say midgets? I don't think you are.
Is that... there's so many words that, it's offensive. I don't know. Is midget one of those?
Well, anyways.
I don't think of it as a derogatory term.
No, not at all. Everybody knows what we're talking about. He ran through a group of them and smacked quite a few of them on the head while screaming, "Run to the light, Carol Ann."
Like from the Poltergeist?
I think so, yeah. Cause is it, like, I think the little witch doctor or whatever in that movie, she was a tiny person? I think she was just really short. But yeah, he was running through, like, smacking people on the head, yelling, "Run to the light, Carol Ann."
Oh,
Run to the light, Carol Ann. Or C, he broke into an ice cream truck and ate 9 ice creams.
That's a lot of ice cream. Like, I'm sure he had tummy ache after that.
Now, just like before, you're allowed to ask me questions about each one. And
first one was with the van. Was it like the tailpipe?
The front of the van.
Like the grill?
In the grill.
Oh.
Why would you go with the tailpipe? That'd be the most awkward part. Just because it's a hole? Is that what you're thinking?
There's a less awkward part.
I guess
the grill of a van is so much better. What was the last thing again?
You didn't want to ask any questions about the little people? The small get-together?
I mean, I'm assuming it was outdoors. Maybe?
Why would you assume that? It's such a weird thing.
For him to just run through?
There's like 100 tiny people, but we're not going to put them in a building. Just put them out in the field and let them graze.
No, how would he have just run through this party?
Run to the light, Carol.
Gathering. Where were, I think I'm going to rule that one out. Just because I don't know that the logistics of it would be that easy. Like, I don't know.
So you think...
Unless it was, like, indoors at, like, say it was, like, a conference room at a hotel and the hotel had a bar. Maybe he got drunk there and, like, I don't know.
These are all very good assumptions. And that's the way the story reads.
Okay. What was the last thing?
The last one was a guy broke into an ice cream truck and ate 9 ice creams. Ice cream truck.
I mean, I could see that.
There really is more to this story, so you need to ask some questions.
What kind of ice cream did he eat?
Oh, I don't know what kind of ice cream. I mean, if it was me, it would be Bomb Pops. I would eat 9 Bomb Pops.
So, where was the ice cream truck? Was it locked? Was it just left unattended? Did the driver have to step out for a potty break? Or how did he get into this ice cream truck? I'm assuming it was nighttime.
No, it was not nighttime.
It was in the middle of the day. The dude was day drinking, huh?
Yeah. The ice cream truck driver, which all those things have been creepy lately. I've seen a lot of ice cream trucks and they all look old and beat up and creepy. But, he had pulled over at a gas station to go in and use the bathroom. So he left the truck running because you have to keep, you have to keep the ice cream cold. But they did say that he locked the doors and the guy broke in.
How did he break it? Like he broke the window or something?
It was the latch on the back of the truck. There was like this metal long latch, almost like on a freezer, I guess. But I guess he just broke it off and went inside and started eating ice creams.
But if he was that intoxicated, would he really be able to do that kind of damage?
If you weren't intoxicated, would you even think of doing that kind of damage?
No, but I'm just saying.
It could have been an old truck. It could have been a rusty doorknob. You don't know. I don't know. I'm just telling you what I read or possibly made up.
Well, it seems like having sex with a van would have been the easiest to believe. Weirdest, probably. But I'm just saying, like, a van, just parked on the street, is sitting right there. He could just pull his pants down, bada bing, bada boom,
Yeah, that's much more believable than a guy eating ice cream.
A drunk guy breaking into an ice cream truck?
Yeah.
Alright.
So, Katie, what did the man in Ohio get arrested for?
I'm gonna go with doing it with the van.
Sex with the van. Ding, 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 ding. Good job.
Was that right?
You were right. Okay, so we got one more.
Was that it? That's it?
That's it, yeah. No, he was drunk and somebody looked out in the street and he had his pants down and he was in front of the van and he was just going at it.
Do you think he has like that thing? There's like a...
Oh, the inanimate object?
Yeah, I don't know if it's, what do you call it, like a disorder or something where you fall in love with inanimate objects?
No, he was just drunk.
He was just like, I'm gonna put my penis right here.
In the grill, in the mouth of the car. Okay. I've got one more for you. There was a man in Pennsylvania, and this man was arrested. Why was he arrested? He was not drunk. Why was he arrested? Did he A, have sex with a horse?
Oh my goodness, more inappropriateness.
B, he stole a penguin. Or C, he got in trouble after trying to offer a prostitute payment via food stamp card.
Oh my, I want to talk about the penguin. So, I'm assuming it was stolen from a zoo?
Correct.
Because, I don't think they have penguins just walking down the street in Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that can't be easy to steal a penguin from a zoo.
No. Well, I mean, you would think not, but obviously this guy did it.
Okay. I mean, who doesn't want a penguin, though? They're super cute.
They are.
Do Doing it with a horse. That's disturbing. I know they have horses in Pennsylvania. That's where the Amish live.
They probably have more horses than they have penguins.
They have a lot of horses there. Ugh. Ooh. That's way worse than doing it with a grill of a van. Ugh.
I guess that's the difference between Ohio and Pennsylvania.
Oh,
and we just lost all of our listeners from Ohio and Pennsylvania.
Oh my gosh.
The last one was the guy got in trouble after trying to offer payment to a prostitute with a food stamp card.
I mean, I guess I could believe that. Like how? Like, hey girl, I'll take you to the grocery store when we're done.
The story said that they did things.
Uh-huh.
And when she tried to collect, he was like, oh, well, all I have is this X amount of money on a food stamp card. And at which point, she called the police. And they both got in trouble.
Surely she wouldn't be stupid enough to call the police and turn, tattle on herself. You would think. I don't know. There's some people out there. I think I'm gonna go with the penguin.
The man that stole
Yeah, I think he stole a penguin.
I'm sorry, but you are incorrect.
What? Oh, gosh. Ugh.
Do you want to try one more time?
I'm really hoping it's not the bad things with the horse, because that's just, I don't want to think about that. So we're gonna go with the last one.
The prostitutes and food stamp cards. Incorrect.
Oh, no. Why did you pick stories about dudes getting arrested for doing it with
Hey, look,
things?
I don't pick the stories. They just roll up on me, and I just go,
the stories
that's where
pick you.
That's
I don't
right.
pick the stories
pick me. And that was in the same week, by the way.
You need to stop letting these inappropriate stories pick you.
You said cock like 30 times at the beginning of our episode.
But I was talking about cake. I don't even use that term in reference to that part.
So the guy also got arrested for breaking and entering and theft. He broke into someone's barn, and it was a miniature horse.
Oh my god!
It was like one of the little tiny cute ones.
Oh my god! I'm glad he got arrested. I hope he stays in jail for a very, very long time, you disgusting, nasty man. Well, if we're done talking about inappropriate sex with vehicles and small animals, I would like to end on a much more pleasant note.
What pleasant note?
I would like to talk about our children.
Okay.
And my dead plants.
That wasn't pleasant. There was nothing pleasant about that at all. Okay.
No, it was not pleasant. It was not pleasant.
I get off work, and I come into the house.
Hold on.
Okay.
For anybody who hasn't gotten the picture or the idea through listening to our podcasts, our children.
The huff.
I don't even. Just the
twins.
The destructive power of two 2-year-olds. It's mind-blowing.
And the time frame.
In a matter... Oh, I didn't talk about
the wrapping paper. Talk about the wrapping paper. Yeah, so we'll start there. And then we'll roll into what you call a pleasant story about your dead plant.
So, let me tell you, these kids... Everybody knows kids make messes. That's what kids do. Mm-hmm. But our kids, excuse my language, they don't half-ass it at all. They're like, if we're gonna make a mess, we're gonna go all out, and we're gonna just destroy everything in sight in like an instant.
It's crazy how fast it happens.
The other day, before I get to the plant, I'm going in chronological order here.
Okay.
A few days ago, I had to go potty.
Oh, poop story. Here we go.
This is my own poop story.
I got it on my thumb.
Ew. I had to go potty.
Then I smelled it.
And stop! Ew! The kids, I always leave the door open. Mm-hmm. Of course, I'm sure, about any mom or even dads have used the bathroom with the door open, kids run around the floor. And the kids, they're like running back and forth through the bathroom and whatever. Riley comes in there and then he closes the door. He goes out and closes the door.
Yeah, he goes out and closes the door.
And so the door had to be closed for a minute because I couldn't get to it to open it at that very moment. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, them squeaky turds going on.
Something like that, I guess.
Wink, wink, wink.
So
sound like penguins and miniature horses.
Oh, you need to stop. Oh my god, that's wrong. You need to ask Jesus for forgiveness for that. That's terrible. So I hear paper ripping, and I was like, okay. you had given them a comic book to play with before you left to go to work that morning.
Sure did.
So I was like, oh, they're probably tearing it up. Which it was one that it was okay.
It was okay. I wouldn't give them like $100 comic book and be like, hey, look, kids, happy reading.
Have fun with this. Well, I'm like, I keep hearing the paper ripping, and it's a lot. It's a lot of ripping going on. A lot of ripping and tearing going on, okay?
Ripping and tearing and ripping and tearing.
Yeah.
That's funny to like 2 people in the world. Sorry, guys.
So, just the memory of it is like, oh my God. I'm like, that can't be that comic book. And then it starts going through my mind.
That comic book's not that big.
Are they pulling the books off of the bookshelf? Because we have an entire bookshelf full of books in the living room. And I was like, are they ripping the pages out of the books? What are they ripping?
Hopefully it's the Twilight series.
So, oh my God, stop.
Sparkly vampires.
Stop. They can't even reach those books. They're like on the top shelf.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
They're safe.
You say that now.
They're safe.
You say that now.
They're safe for the time being.
We just lowered the mattress in the crib because the boy child's jumping out of it and just walking around. Tell me they can't reach the books on the bookshelf.
So I go, and I was about to open the bathroom door, and I stood there for a second and kind of took a breath because I did not know what I was about to walk into.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think anything could have prepared me because I opened that door. They had gotten into this closet where I happened to have about 10 rolls of wrapping paper of various holidays.
Not anymore.
Every single roll of wrapping paper had been at least partially unrolled, ripped,
stepped on, crumpled.
Yeah, there were several of them that I had to throw away the entire roll worth because it had been just completely unrolled all the way and like walked on and torn. And I mean, this happened in maybe 2 minutes. It happened so fast. And it was complete destruction. I was just like, go to your room.
Now,
I did it in the whisper voice. I was like, go to your room now.
That's how you know parents are mad. When they're just like I would get in trouble. I'd be outside playing and I'd hear my dad, BJ, get in the house. Dad's upset. There's something wrong. But if you looked at you and said,
it's when they lower their voice and they get quiet. That is when you know.
Yeah. They're like, sit down on the couch. We need to talk. I ain't sitting on that couch. I'm going back outside.
Yeah, that's it. I had the whisper voice.
I'm going to live in the doghouse.
And then I wanted to cry. It was such a mess. Such a mess. And it was kind of in that moment, I was like, you're either going to laugh or you're going to cry. And so I laughed. I took pictures, sent it to you, and I was like, well, what are you going to do?
Nothing. Talk about it. Talk about it.
Have a living room full of wrapping paper.
Yep.
But, so that happened a few days ago. Then today.
Now, this story kind of starts with me.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
It once again, super fast. Never saw it coming.
It always happens. Yeah. Like a split second, just a matter of moments. The destruction that they can cause will blow your mind.
My typical coming home from work. This is what I do. I come in, I get down on the ground, I hug the kids, I kiss them, I give you a kiss, and then I go change. Well, the kids are in this thing now.
I don't want to be wearing regular clothes at home.
No.
Can't be walking around the house with khakis and a polo.
I walked in here and I got too much sleeves on. I got to get rid of these sleeves. Well, the kids are in this thing now. When I open the bedroom door, like our bedroom, they go, oh, we're supposed to go inside. Mm-hmm. Whatever, come in there with me.
They go over to my nightstand and they get my lotion and they get my chapstick and they get my Nook and they get my books and anything else they can get hold of. I'm
on my side of the room and I'm not paying attention to them. They're running around, they're laughing. And I put the shirt over my head and I pull it down and I look down and the girl child standing at my feet and she's holding this red pot.
Flower pot?
Like Mufasa when he held Simba over the ledge.
She's bringing it to you. Here, Daddy.
Like, look. And I grab it from her, and it's just an empty red pot.
Flower pot. Not like pot from the kitchen.
Yeah, no.
Flower pot.
And not like marijuana, just an empty flower pot. And I look at it, and I'm like, where did this come from? And it had dirt remnants in it, and I'm like, well, this is gross. And I know that it didn't come from my side of the bed, so my thought was, oh, well, I'm just going to walk over to your side of the bed and
I'm just going to put this down somewhere. Like I never saw it.
Well,
Katie will do something with this, surely.
I walk around the corner of the bed and there's dirt from the window
to the wall.
to the walls, all over the big yellow yoga ball. That there was dirt and then a horribly sad looking dead plant thing in the middle, and Riley's just sitting in it, looking at me. And I said, "Go to your room." So, and you know what? I've been working on the Mike Herrera Hour, and he did the episode about the Zen. We talked about it, and I said, I'm going to do Zen. Not going to get super mad. You were vacuuming, so
it just so happened I was in the other room vacuuming. I had the vacuum cleaner out.
Well, I scooped up a whole bunch of the dirt and put it in the pot, and then I got the vacuum and I cleaned it up. Right? You came in here. I think you threw the pot and the dirt and stuff in the trash.
The plant it had died.
It was dead. So you threw
I needed
it away.
to throw it away anyway.
Yeah. So is that the end of the story? Oh no, that could never be the end of the story.
No, it's never that easy.
So now, fast forward 3 hours. It's getting close to bedtime. You tell me, hey, we got to drop the mattress in the crib.
Yeah, the kids were all ready for bed in their jammies, and I was like, oh crap, we got to lower the crib mattress.
Yeah.
Like, we still have one more notch so we can lower it down, and we really needed to do it because Riley, yesterday started crawling out, and I don't want him to get hurt.
Right.
So I was like, oh, we never did it. We got to do that real quick. I mean, it only takes just a minute. It's 4 screws,
So anyways, I'm in there, and I'm changing them. I'm getting aggravated because you got to stick your hands.
Yeah, I was in there helping you.
Between the slots, and like my big fat hands don't fit between those slots, and I'm getting aggravated.
I hear this sound.
We hear this weird noise.
Like, what is it? And I said...
And both of us made eye contact, and we're like, well, they're into something.
So I better go see what that is, because, parents, you know sounds.
Yeah, and we didn't know this sound.
And I was like, this is an unfamiliar sound. It's probably something that they should not be doing. So I come in here to check. Oh my God.
These kids went into the trash can and grabbed the red pot.
No, not the pot. It was the plant itself.
Okay.
I didn't throw away the flower pot. They grabbed the plant, which still had all kinds of dirt still attached all over the roots, and just shook it like a maraca or something. Just shook it.
Yeah.
All.
And every time they shook it, dry dirt would hit the floor and go. And that's what we were hearing. I was like, what is that noise? So 2 times today, we had to clean up that dead plant.
By the time I came in here, luckily it was in the kitchen, so it was on the linoleum this time. The entire kitchen, which, I mean, our kitchen's tiny, does not say much, but the entire kitchen was covered in potting soil. Covered.
We had to clean that same dirt up twice.
Yeah. Same daggone dirt that we done cleaned up one time. Had to clean up again.
What are you going to do?
You can't make this stuff up.
Sometimes you get poop on your thumb. Sometimes there's clowns in the woods trying to lure kids in. That's happening right now. That's a thing. Sometimes there's dead plant all over the place. Sometimes there's wrapping paper all over the floor. These bad things happen that are not necessarily bad things.
If you're us, it happens all in 1 week.
They're just aggravating, but sometimes it happens. Learn to deal with it. Find a reason to make it a story. Find your laugh.
Find your happy.
Somewhere there's a moon in the sky, and somewhere there's hope standing by, and somewhere there's someone waiting for me. Somewhere there's love in the night, and somewhere there's a dream going right, and somewhere there's someone waiting for me. Lonely hearts like mine never die, never giving, never ask why. They know Somewhere there's a place just for me, and somewhere there's a door with a key, and somewhere there's someone waiting for me. Lonely hearts like mine never die, never give in, never ask why. They know it's there somewhere. Yeah, I know it's there somewhere.